And I'm so happy for her to get the 28 flipping million.
It's safe to say that the Indiana Fever and the whole WNBA are in complete shock after Caitlin Clark revealed some ridiculous contracts. Honestly, it's time for someone to call out the league for its budget gymnastics.
Elected officials, corporate, private equity, everybody like, how do I get into the WNBA and how do I invest and can I have an expansion team or can I invest in a current?
Knowing her value and refusing to accept anything less, Caitlin did what any respectable superstar would have done. She requested a contract rewrite that would increase her compensation and benefits to reflect her influence.
When we look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
Salaries. People wonder why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries, because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA. The league folded because they couldn't afford to lose the player, but it was undoubtedly risky because once one player gets a better deal, the others will follow. But what exactly is in this game-changing deal, and how are the other players, especially angelic figures like Angel Ree, handling it? Let's get into the juicy details. My first professional season is over, and a lot has happened, so without further ado or needless drama, let's talk about a few things. The WNBA's 4-year contract with Caitlin Clark is worth an incredible $338,500.
Of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place has it been better and felt more than at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year.
$6,535 for 2025 alone, generating $7,820 in revenue. This is a power play where the Feed has locked down their franchise, not just a smart clause. It's not often you see this level of dedication for a rookie, but the Fever obviously know they have a generational talent who is worth every penny, not to mention the drama that goes on behind the scenes while Caitlin plays superstar, making sure they have stability while keeping their options open if things change down the road. Means she's not just another player, she's the cornerstone of their future. The new deal was in the news, although it's possible that the WNBA has been cutting compensation and alleging financial difficulties. Caitlin wasn't buying it because she knows she's not just any rookie.
My first professional season, and so much has happened.
Since being selected first overall by the Indiana Fever on April 15th, 2024, Caitlin's popularity has skyrocketed. Her games pack arenas, her highlights dominate social media, and her jersey sales are off the charts. When the league tried to pull the broke card, Caitlin called their bluff and demanded what she deserved. And guess what? They caved. This wasn't just about money. Caitlin wasn't going to let the league undervalue her or treat her like she didn't matter. Her boldness forced the WNBA to take notice. And it's not just hype, the numbers speak for themselves. Since her signing was announced on April 27th, Fever merchandise sales have increased by an absurd 57%, and her jersey has been the league's top seller for 2 consecutive months. In addition to setting milestones, Caitlin is leading the WNBA into a new era, following in the footsteps of legends like A.A. Wilson and Jack Young.
The NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right. Because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,535.
Let's now discuss viewership. Games that feature. When compared to similar matchups in 2023, Caitlin's ratings increased by 35%. The Fever's May 2024 opening game attracted 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, the most ever for a regular season game, which is beneficial for more than just Caitlin. That's revolutionary for the entire league. Sponsors like Gatorade and Nike are boosting their investments in the WNBA as a result of her. She is more than simply a player. She is a living example of what women's basketball can achieve, and her influence extends beyond that. Nobody anticipated how Caitlin's presence would lift her comrades, athletes such as Kelsey Mitchell and Melissa Smith. Their social media followings have skyrocketed. They are receiving endorsement deals, and they are being presented with opportunities that they could not have imagined only a year ago. In addition to taking center stage, Caitlin is drawing attention to herself by demonstrating what happens when a real leader steps up to the plate.
Caitlin Clark effect. We now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3.
Not to mention the social media craze she sparked when Caitlin scored 30 points against the Las Vegas Aces in June 2024. The hashtag Caitlin effect trended for almost a day after she posted a single 10-word tweet about how she converted someone into a WNBA fan, garnering over 250,000 likes in a single day. Her viral TikToks received over 50 million views of her ridiculous three-pointers and no-look passes. In addition to dominating the court, Caitlin Clark is also attracting millions of casual fans online and signing that historic contract for years of $338,500 lodging with no claustrophobic economy seats for her. She flies in comfort so she can provide her best effort. This isn't about luxury, it's about outcomes. It is unprecedented in the WNBA, where resources are typically shared, but for Caitlin, the Fever went all out because they know she's not just any rookie, she's the future, and holistic support has been crucial. The Fever also surrounded her with elite trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches who are solely focused on her development. Share 247 mindfulness coaching sessions are available to Caitlin. Most novices are left to fend for themselves, but not Caitlin, who has access to recovery specialists and all the tools she could possibly need to stay at the top of her game. Her contract establishes a new benchmark for how teams should invest in their players, demonstrating that success is about the person behind the numbers rather than just the numbers. The difference between her deal and the typical rookie contract is startling. Most rookies make $74 to $35 annually with minimal benefits. In addition to being better, Caitlin's deal is revolutionary since it recognizes her worth as the franchise's spokesperson as well as a player, the league, or even the sport itself. And now for the really exciting part. This isn't just a victory for Caitlin, it's a change in the way women's basketball is run and valued. Her contract isn't a one-time event, rather it's a blueprint for what's possible. Other players, their agents, and even rivals are taking notice and pushing for comparable terms in their contracts.
3.4 million people watched the WNBA All-Star Game. That was a reported 300% increase, and that's via Women's Hoops Network from 2023. So the game is definitely picking up attention, and we know Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are a big part of that, but also the current stars who have been
released. The All-Star rosters on Tuesday begin with ticket sales since Caitlin Snyder contract on April 27th. 2024 Fever games have become the most popular ticket in town. Attendance at home games has increased by an astounding 41% in comparison to the previous season, with 5 straight sellouts in May alone, marking a franchise first. This isn't just a spike in the numbers. Arenas bring in louder fans, more energy, and a home court advantage that helps all of the team's players. So while some players may look down on her expensive contract, they are also enjoying the benefits of playing in front of sold-out crowds, and their sponsors are still throwing money at the Fever as if they are the only team in the league. Coca-Cola and Gatorade have increased their investment, with Nike even including Caitlin's name in their renewed partnership clause in June 2024. These sponsorship dollars fund better facilities rather than just spruce up jerseys. If someone is upset about Caitlin's benefits, they could want to have a look at the updated locker rooms and thank her afterwards. The team as a whole benefits from better training programs and resources. In just 2 weeks, Caitlin's jersey sales broke all previous records, making her the league's top seller. Fever branded merchandise is now flying off the shelves at a rate that is 63% greater than in 2023, and players like Angel Reese were envious of her for this reason alone. This is about the Fever being a marketable powerhouse that benefits all players, not just Caitlin's personal brand. When the team is making a lot of money, even if Caitlin is the one attracting fans. And let's not overlook the wider problem. The WNBA has fought for years to be relevant in a male-dominated sports industry. What propels growth in any league? Star power. The NBA became a worldwide powerhouse thanks to LeBron James. Tennis reached new heights thanks to Serena Williams. For the WNBA, Caitlin Clark's marketability not only benefits her, but also the league as a whole, since players like her make headlines, sell out games, and sign historic contracts. The WNBA runs the risk of becoming mired in a rut. This is the truth. Magic Johnson rejuvenated the NBA, while Larry Bird was a star. At every pivotal point in sports history, Serena redefined what it means to dominate tennis, and Caitlin Clark is doing that for the WNBA. Critics can complain all they want about team equality, but the truth is that her contract is pushing her team, her league, and the sport to unprecedented heights. Caitlin is more than just a player. She is the model for the WNBA's future.